Made it to the last show.
Most news shows do a nice retrospective about the past 12 months around this time, an uplifting year in review highlighting the highs and lows of human endeavour.
But this is up late.
So we're doing the ups and fails of 2022. Worst invasion ever. After being beaten by Heath Ledger for the star role in Brokeback Mountain, having his lines cut during the final edit of the latest Marvel film, and failing in his bid to be Daniel Craig's body double, it was only a matter of time before Vladimir Putin got his revenge on those who had scorned him. He did this by picking on an Eastern European nation about a third of Russia's size, which was led by a former comedian.
Should have been an easy fight.
Turns out the Russian army really is as shit as Patrick Swayze made it out to be.
Sniper!
Worst election campaign ever. Take some effort to lose to a guy that does this.
5.4, sorry.
But through a combination of breathtaking arrogance and mind-numbing stupidity, Scott Morrison managed to do it.
Because I still believe in miracles.
So do we, Scotty. The most bizarre bikie award was hotly contested.
You and me, chopper to chopper.
We had wannabe rebel Joshua Duprazel, who went on the run after allegedly murdering Joe Versace and then stopped for a spot of lunch.
We should get sushi, Carol.
It was a sandwich, actually, which a random passerby gave to him after he asked for it ever so politely so he could fuel up before being pounded by the TRG. Former rebel Ryan Peake stunned the underworld when he revealed he'd traded in prison life for this. And was resuming his career as a professional golfer. And Dane Brakovich told gang insignia prosecutors that the massive tattooed guy wearing Hells Angels gear and walking around Ascot that looked exactly like him wasn't actually him.
Tough competition.
Yeah. In the end, the award is being shared between the 16 bikie clubs that are active in WA. They get it for their decision to launch a High Court challenge to Mark McGowan's anti-gang legislation, without seeing the irony in outlaws who don't believe in the rule of law seeking protection from judges in the nation's highest court.
What a joke. These people who say that they're outside of the law are going to go along begging the High Court to intercede on their behalf.
The most forgettable politician award went to...
David Honey.
Who?
Well, hi everyone.
To his credit, the leader of the WA Liberal Party kept on punching.
Like a Chichuana.
Despite clear evidence he's being outboxed.
You're a first-rate idiot.
Pardon?
In every round.
Put it in your diary. You can vote back in a coalition government in 2025.
The most self-indulged sports team award goes to the Australian Cricketing 11. Turns out the only thing harder than the captain's dick was the coach. Much like the bikies, the wearers of the baggy greens didn't display a well-honed sense of irony in 2022. Dave Warner reinvented history by revealing he was the victim in the cheating scandal, and climate warrior Pat Cummins reinvented logic by refusing to wear an Alinta logo whilst happily playing in a T20 tournament bankrolled by the biggest oil company on Earth.
Any time in the history of the world, there's never been an economy like we had just 2 years ago.
The Donald had some competition for the most arrogant human being in 2022 award.
I've always felt as though this was a fight worth fighting for.
But he prevailed thanks to the always unwavering, usually unthinking support of America's finest political minds. Hey! Despite losing to Joe the Stairmaster Biden.
And losing the support of the only person older than Joe Biden.
Trump refused to play dead.
Are you getting ready?
TLMP Kate Chaney and her financial Svengali Simon Holmes-a-Court took out the breathtaking Hypocrisy Award for 2022. Good on them for not blushing while campaigning on a climate change ticket despite enjoying vast family fortunes built on greenhouse gas. And finally, the stupidest business deal of the year goes to Elon Musk. In 2022, Elon set himself a goal more arduous than landing on Mars, finding a company that makes less money than Tesla. After searching the world, he found one. And in one business deal, he handed the title of world's richest man to a guy who sells handbags.
Some people reckon you're the biggest fail of 2022.
Yep. Flog, dickhead, and tool are trending hard at the moment.
And that's just from the newsroom.
I'll try harder in 2023.
Oh, God help us.
I'm Ben.
If anyone knows how to murder someone and get away with it, it would have been him.
He was an animal.
You believe Gary White is an innocent man?
100%.